Welcome back to another episode of Pantry Restock Friday. Today I'm going to show you how to make and preserve one of my most requested recipes, and that is homemade pasta. Now, a lot of people are very intimidated by pasta, and I was too before I started, but I promise it is actually quite simple, and not to mention so delicious. First, we're just going to whip up our pasta dough. This includes flour, salt, eggs, oil, and water, and just slowly combine that until you have a rough ball of dough, and then knead it for a few minutes until it becomes very smooth. The next step is very simple, but you don't want to skip this step, is you want to let your dough rest for about 10 to 15 minutes. This allows the gluten to relax and lets your dough be able to stretch and cut like you want it to. Now, I use a hand crank pasta machine to roll and cut my dough, but you can also do this with a rolling pin and pizza cutter. And instead of cooking this right away, we are going to preserve it by letting it air dry overnight. Once it is brittle to the touch, I'm going to carefully place this in a half-gallon mason jar. And then I will be vacuum sealing this with my 4 jars vacuum sealer for long-term storage. Storing it this way should last up to 6 months. You can find the whole recipe in the caption, and make sure to follow for next week's recipe.